In this video, I will set up a super simple JavaFx application. It will just be a window with a label, but it shows the project setup and the basics of getting started, which we can then expand upon. I start by creating a new project. Maybe you have an existing one that can probably be used as well if you have set up the correct Java version. I plan on doing multiple videos about JavaFx, so I want them all to be contained within the same project for easier reference. I will then put that on GitHub. So, new project. Left side here, it must be Java. It probably already is by default. I give it a name, and I can change the location if necessary. I recommend making a Git repository. It's just easier doing it this way, as it will add a git.ignore file for you. It is inconvenient, though not impossible, to add Git later to an existing project, so I just add it right away. For build system, I just stick with IntelliJ, that's fine for now. And the JDK, this is important. You have to consider both vendor and Java version, the former being most important. The different vendors provide slightly different variations on Java. I am not entirely sure why. But we are looking for something called Liberica Full. This is because this particular vendor bundles JavaFX with their version. It just makes it easier because we don't have to download JavaFX separately and import the jar file. So Liberica Full, that's the version. And which Java version? That's not super important to me. If you have a Liberica Full version already, just pick that. Otherwise you can pick the latest Java version, just not some alpha version. Currently that's version 25. If this project is going to be a group work, make sure you all pick the same Java version. If you don't have a version already, you can select Download JDK. Pick the Belsoft Liberica Full version here. And then your Java version. Again, latest is fine, just not some alpha version. And then select. And when you create your project, IntelliJ will install the selected Java version for you. Super easy. I don't care about advanced settings here, there is a reason it's hidden. And then create. Here is my newly created project. It's currently very empty, so let's just set this up to get that window I was talking about. We need a class to start everything as usual. I will just create it here and call it run app. You are currently used to a main method, I assume, but when creating a JavaFX application we do it slightly different. I start by making my class extend application. This is an abstract class in the JavaFX framework. You can see I need to import it here. Then I must override the abstract start method. You should consider this your new main method. This is where everything is set up. You can also see I get the little run icon up next to the class definition. The start method receives an argument of type stage. This object represents a window which we can show. If you have done any kind of UI work like HTML or similar, you should be familiar with the concept of organizing your layout by putting boxes inside more boxes. Or panes inside panes, we call them pane here. It's the same in JavaFX. Boxes in boxes. Panes in panes. It's painful, I guess. I plan on covering that aspect later, so let's keep it short. So we have the stage, or the window. I need to add a scene to the stage. Let me just create that and import it. The scene holds whatever content I wish to show, and we can add it to the stage here. But currently the compiler complains because the constructor of the scene requires some kind of content. This would be my box or pane with other panes or UI elements inside it. So let's set that up. I wanted to just show some text. For that I use a label, and it must be imported. And here I need to be careful because there are several label classes in Java, for example from previous UI frameworks. I need to pick the one from JavaFX here. If I pick a wrong label, stuff won't work. Then I need that box or pane I mentioned. We have several to pick from. I will start with an anchor pane. This is just a very boring box with no interesting behavior as far as I currently am aware. Any kind of pane has children, meaning the elements inside. Those elements can be other panes or they can be UI elements like labels, buttons, text fields and so on. I need to add my label as a child to my anchor pane. I do that by getting the list of children and add a new one here. Now I can add this pane to the scene. And finally, I need to actually show the window, meaning the stage. I do that at the bottom by calling the show method. Running the program. And what's this now? So here I tried to run the application, but I got an error about package JavaFx.application could not be found. So what's up with that? And honestly, that's just bad luck. For this video, I created the project 3 times. The first worked, the second got this error, and the third worked again. I created them the same way each time. And I was unable to fix the error at that second time, so I just created a new project. If you notice some kind of jump in the video in a moment, it's because I paused the recording and recreated the project. Super annoying, but I have no other fix than just creating a new project. So, a new project, recreated the code, and let's try again. And in case you have followed along in your own projects, then congratulations, you have your first JavaFx application. It's pretty horrible, sure, so let's just fix the size here, at least. On the stage object, there's a method to set the height. I will pick 600 pixels. And there's a method to set the width. Let's pick 800. That should be plenty of space to show my label. And if I run everything again, we see the larger window now. Wonderful. Thank you for watching.